Hey YouTube, it's Tia and today I'm going to be doing a super quick hair review for you guys. The company I am reviewing is called Peerless Virgin Hair. They're pretty popular, they have loads of reviews, most of them are pretty good, so when they contacted me to do a review for them, I was excited and happy to do so. Now before I start this review, I have to share some information that I found out with you guys. Have you ever got some hair bundles and a closure and said, oh my gosh, this hair is so heavenly, this hair is amazing, but then you look at the closure and it's not anywhere near the same as the bundles? Well, another hair company that has contacted me to do a review for them actually told me that they don't make the closures. They get the closures from a third party. So what I think now is that all of these hair companies get these closures from that same third party source. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's one closure maker that's supplying to all of these wholesalers. Ever since I've been buying closures, I always noticed that whether the closure's texture was a little bit different or whether the closure was more difficult to take care of, I always noticed that the closures were different, and now it all makes sense, and it actually makes this review a little bit softer because I had a couple problems with Peerless and they were all related to the closure. The first problem that I had with them was when I even asked for the lengths that I wanted and the type of hair that I wanted. I said specifically that I wanted a side part closure. I really preferred them when the part is already there. But no, they sent me this that was a free part closure, and it's not the first time that a company did that where I asked them for a side part or a middle part and they send me a free part. So I specifically said, you guys sent me a side part. I mean, you guys sent me a free part and I wanted a side part. And they're like, oh my gosh, we're so sorry that there was a mistake made in our stock room or whatever, and we hope that you can still make the video. And I just rolled my eyes and I was like, whatever. So I made it with the free part, and I mean, it turned out fine, but I still would have loved to have had that side part that I envisioned. So that was the first thing. Then the second thing, the first time I washed this hair, which was a couple weeks ago, I noticed that first of all, I did the deep conditioner, that method where you put the hair in a plastic bag and you smother it in conditioner and you put it in the microwave for a couple seconds. And I saw that the bundles were responding so great. They were silky smooth, everything was great, but the closure was like rough and tangled, and it was so matted. And I was scared because this was really good hair, and I was like, did I just ruin this hair? Luckily, after the hair dried, I was able to untangle it, and it's okay now. It's still not the same texture, it's not the same consistency as the bundles, but it's okay. I can still wear it and run my fingers through it, but this closure was definitely not made by the same people. And that's something that you should take into account, because I feel like a lot of problems that people have with their hair is with the closure matting up and the closure acting up after you dye it, or the closure acting up after you wash it. Because in all honesty, the bundles to these hair were perfect. The bundles to these hair were so silky, so smooth, minimal shedding. I'm still running my fingers right through them. This hair has been through so much. It survived the heat wave of Milan. We had literally all of July. It was in the upper 30s, like 35, 36, 37 degrees Celsius, 90, 95, 96, 97 degrees Fahrenheit every single day for all of July. And this hair was able to withstand that. I went swimming in the sea with this hair. It got salt water all up in it for like a day, and it was able to withstand that. In the end, I would give this hair like a 4.5 out of 5 or 4.75 out of 5 because I really liked it. This is the Peruvian body waved. I've never tried Peruvian hair before, and if Malaysian is really thick and then Brazilian is in the middle, Peruvian is way more like silky. Not fine, not thin, but silky. I can't describe it. It still blends with my leave out perfectly fine. Like, I haven't really had a problem blending it any more or less than I normally would, because my hair is not relaxed, it's just natural when I flat iron it. And I don't really have that big of a problem blending it in pictures and videos and whatever. And yet it's so smooth. Every time somebody sees this hair, especially when I straighten it, they always are like, oh my gosh. and they started coming towards me. I got this hair in a 22, 22, 24, 24, and an 18-inch closure. It just about goes down to my waist. As always, I like my hair pretty long, but not too long. If you go to the back, it's like that. The shipping was pretty fast as usual, 2 to 3 business days from China to Italy. It came in the regular DHL bag. There wasn't anything like crazy about the packaging. Like I said, if we're just looking at the bundles, the hair gave me no problems. I can see this hair going strong for at least another month and a half or so. And I got this hair, I installed it in mid-June, so we're going on about 1.5 month mark. I did sew these extensions into a wig, and then I cornrowed my hair and I left the edges out so you can see that it's a little bit more blended, a little bit more realistic looking. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. I don't need this video to go on and on and on. The hair was great. I really liked it. I would suggest it to you guys to buy. It's the hair that I always suggest to my friends when they ask me, ooh, what's a good vendor on Aliexpress? I always say, have you tried Peerless virgin hair? Because I did not have any problems. It was super low maintenance and I'm still loving it. I would have to say though, to really take into consideration that closure thing though, because maybe you can save yourself some money by investing in a good closure that's made, I don't know, in the States or in the UK, that's, you know, is going to be high quality, and then just ordering the bundles from Aliexpress. And you can just keep reusing the closure, because why are you going to spend, I can't even remember how much closures cost, but I think they're around like $50. Around there. Why would you spend $50 on a closure that isn't even going to blend with your hair and is just going to give you nothing but problems? So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions for me or any comments, leave them down below. If you guys have ordered this hair and you want to share your experience with some of my other viewers, also be sure to leave that. I hope you found this video informative and helpful, and if you enjoyed it, please remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Mwah.